We're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, and we're going to Primark! You are, 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 you are the solution, you are the solution. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So here we are again for another monthly come shopping with me in Primark. I am excited to see what is new in store for October 2020. We're gonna go see what's new in Primark. I am honestly not expecting a huge amount to change since we went in end of September. No, beginning of September. I don't know. I follow them on Instagram and I follow their little stories and stuff, and there's definitely a few new bits that I can see that are in, and there's definitely a little shopping list that I've got of things I want to get. So I know it's going to be a good trip. I'm going with my best friend Steph, who is not here right now. She is just going to be joining me momentarily. So we're having a lovely Friday night girly trip to Primark, and then we're gonna go get a Nando's after, so we're having a fabulous start to our weekend. So yeah, I thought you guys would like to come with me. Sit back, get yourself a pumpkin spice latte or your hot beverage of choice, light a pumpkin or autumnal candle, and let's head on over to Primark and see what's new for October 2020. Here we are again, back at my favourite place. So starting off in the seasonal section, I seen some really nice basics, but I was really caught by these lovely black pleather shorts. I believe they were £10. They also come in cream, but I thought they were gorgeous. And then Steph was trying on this hat over in the corner. This newsboy style hat I noticed is very much coming back into fashion. As you can see in the background there, they also had it in the houndstooth style. But generally in the seasonal section, it was all just very cream, grey, black. I think this is a great sort of colour scheme from going from autumn to winter. And there was a big mix of sort of staples as well as signature pieces. First dupe alert of the video, if you've seen my last Primark come shop with me, you would have seen that I showed you the Bottega Veneta dupe. This is another dupe, but it's just your mini version for £8 rather than 10, and it also comes in cream. This was the only Halloween bits I could find, were just these two little Halloween t-shirts, which I thought were really cute. They were only £5 each, but really this year Primark didn't have very much stuff to do with Halloween, but I've seen that's kind of the theme across a lot of shops this year. But sticking on t-shirts, of course I have to show you the £2.50 printed t-shirt section, one of my favourite sections. Not a lot had changed this month, but they still had the lovely lavender top, which is my favourite. I bought this in my size and in the biggest as a bed top, and I absolutely love it. It's one of those things that when it's in the wash I get upset because I want it every single night. But I did notice the only thing that had changed was they had a few Christmas t-shirts, which I was trying to hold off Christmas for this month and save it for next in December's come shop with me, but I had to show you. These were quite cute. Moving over to the seasonal wall on the back of the Bristol Primark, which I always find is quite like Pinteresty. It's always a good idea to get the style for the season. As you can see, lots of mustards, lots of berries. I thought this was very different. I didn't look at it properly, but I seen someone's Primark haul with it, and it's actually just like it doesn't have any sides, it just flaps over. It's really strange, but if that was a top, it would have been really cute, as well as they had this black felt skirt, which I thought looked very pretty. Heading over to the beauty section, Steph actually picked this up, so I'm going to get a review from her of what she thinks from it, but I was very tempted to pick it up too. As well as they had lots of these new Prep and Protect line of the priming / setting sprays, but for all the different skin types. So it's really, really good that they've become all-inclusive for all the different types of skin types. They've had these a while now, but I'm not sure if I've ever showed you guys, but these are Huda Beauty highlighter dupes. I've never personally tried them, but as you can see, they're £3. You look like you get quite a decent size amount of product. So if any of you have tried it, please let me know down in the comments below. As well as I was really tempted by this. It's almost like a super shimmery blush. I really know how to use it, but I thought it was very pretty. And these are my favourite party eyelashes from Primark. If you watched my come shop with me in the world's biggest Primark in Birmingham, you would have seen that I picked them up then. And another Huda Beauty dupe that I noticed was this duo-sided cream eyeshadow. They had them in lots of different colours, and again it was £3. For some reason I think Primark is just loving the Huda Beauty dupes, because they also had lip kits, which you will see in the clip right here. I also think these are really great for gifting or stocking stuffers for Christmas, so take note. Now for all you Primark nail fans, just a little overview as always of the selection, and then these are my top picks that I really liked this time round. I've heard really good reviews on this Andrew Fitzsimons hairline that they have in Primark now. I absolutely love the packaging, and they do all sorts of products, shampoo, conditioner, texturising spray, all of that. But as I mentioned last time, Primark are doing a lot of concessions now in the beauty section, so they've got this new line as well, which I think is probably a spin-off of their own brand, but they do like tanning water and things, super cool, so that's new in Primark for this month. Going back to the fashion, as you can see, it's still very beige and black and white and cream, all dotted throughout the store, but I thought that this white jumper was just such a great basic. It was super thick, part of the Primark's Cares range, and £12. Really should have picked this up. The return of the Primark pleather jacket is back, and for the grand price of just £14. I literally don't know how they do this. You can get the full leather look for just £14. Going back onto the main wall, I still really liked the look of this coat. It's £30. I showed you it in my last month's Come Shop With Me, but this is what really stole the show. In my last video as well, I showed you that they had all the furry jackets, but I said I wasn't a big fan of them because the inside was silk lining and it's not very warm, whereas this is literally the coat inside out, but it's how it's meant to be. It's amazing. £30, and it's super fluffy inside, as well as I seen this coat for £35, which essentially is a walking duvet, and I needed it, but they didn't have it in my size. But I went in to purchase this coat specifically. This really should be on ASOS or Topshop, and it's only £20, but again, they only had it in extra larges and extra larges, which is such a shame because this is insane value for money. They did that same inside out coat from earlier but in black, which I also really liked, and then just showing you a couple of the new season jumpers, which are high neck and these beautiful beige tones. This I thought was super cute. I nearly picked it up. It was a knitted bow headscarf. I am very tempted. It's only £2 and it's so cute. Heading up to the first floor, I went straight over to the shoes because I needed to find these boots. If you haven't seen these already online, these are my designer dupe of the video. These are the exact same as the Giovanni Rossi £630 square toe boots. They are so gorgeous. I wanted the white and I wanted the beige, but unfortunately, again, I was struck where there was just small sizes and large sizes, so I'm gutted. I need to go back and find them. There was lots of boots in store, lots of sort of Doc Marten dupes, as I found with these as well, so you know, if it's not in your budget, these are only £18, as well as they had some really cute little sandals, which I quite like the look of these. They had the little diamonds across the top and they did it in beige and black. They also had, from my last two videos, my favourite shoes, the square-toed sandals, probably going a little bit out of season now, but nevertheless my still favourite. Cozy sock season is officially here. We have the wall of cozy socks and the haul of slippers. My goodness, I don't think actually Primark has ever brought their slipper and so comfy sock game so strong. It was a full section of the shoes, but I just wanted to show you guys just across a few of the different styles you can pick up. I am keeping my eyes out for the White Company dupes, which I have seen are available in store. But now heading over to jewellery, I wanted to show you guys, I was super impressed with the range of jewellery this time. Their accessories on this trip were killing it. I loved these rings for just £2, and then they had some really nice antique style ones, again for £2. And then these are my next Primark designer dupe of the video. These are a designer dupe of the J'adore bracelet by Dior. You get a set of two, they're usually £310. The Primark versions, of course, are £3. Looking across the necklaces, I was keeping my eye out for Zara dupes, and I definitely found one. This necklace set here is £3, but looking at just the bottom necklace, I thought it was a complete dupe for this Zara one at £12.99. This is a full set of earrings for £4. I was really tempted to get them. I just loved how boho chic they were. And then there was just a few little sort of beachy style ones that I was still keeping my eye out because I went just before my holiday, so do apologise, a little bit summery vibes here as well. Don't want to ruin your autumnal feels. They had a massive range of the embellished headbands in store. This is not a trend I specifically jumped on, it's just not for me, but I can definitely appreciate how pretty all of these are. This last one was very sort of Egyptian princess style. Looking more autumnal now though, let's go over to the scarf section. You can't go wrong with Primark scarves. They're really good hack idea for them as well, is actually using them as like seasonal bed throws, couch throws, things like that. Don't just limit it to thinking it's a scarf, because usually they are huge, so they're usually like a blanket. I also wanted to give you guys an overview of the travel section, because I don't think we've ever done this. Not that maybe loads of us are going traveling this year, but nevertheless, just a little overview. And also, if you're not actually traveling abroad where you need a suitcase, I thought this bag was really cute for like a weekend getaway in a cozy cabin bag. They did it in this lovely dusky pink and in the black. This bag just keeps calling me. I said to myself, if it was still there the next month I went back, I would have to buy it. This is the Bottega Veneta dupe I was telling you about at the beginning, but the true dupe of the £1,990. The pouch bag, they do it in the exact same colours that they do on the Bottega Veneta website, and as I said, it's £10. Or they now have these mini versions, as I showed you earlier, in the black that they never had last time, and they are a little bit cheaper at £6, and they're also a lot more easier to wear. I was very torn, but Steph said she thinks I should get the bigger ones, so whole video coming next week, so make sure you are subscribed to see if I did pick up this bag or not. Second floor fashion now to show you. These were very different themed. I was not a fan of that skirt, but I was informed that that is the new high fashion sort of style, but I can't say that I was won by it at all. This dress is really cute, but then they did have a mini version of it, which I wasn't too opposed to. What do you think? Again, let me know down in the comments. This was a very cool, sort of reminded me of Doctor Who style jacket. It was like a pleathery sort of style, and it was only £23, but I liked the sort of slouchiness of it, as well as if you want your classic sort of trench coat, they also have this in Primark for £30. These high waist paper bag waist jeans I thought were really top shop, and they were only £13. I was very tempted by these. I'm just not too sure if they're my style or not though. Next up, we have these lovely felt skirts, which they did in black and white. I think these are really appropriate for winter because you can wear them with tights and they're still really warm, especially if you have thicker tights, and they were only £8. As well as I really thought this silk skirt definitely looked out of place. The camera doesn't do it justice, so I tried to sort of pick it up. £13, and it was a beautiful silk style midi skirt. These beautiful silk style blouses were gorgeous at just £13 a piece, and they did it in beige and black. But while I was looking at these, that red top caught my eye and I went straight over and looked at it. For £13, this beautiful balloon sleeved crop top I loved. Right, heading upstairs to my favourite floor because we're going to be heading to my favourite section. You all know where it is. I had to speed it up because let's go. The wellness section, of course. There was so much new stuff in the wellness section. I was in my absolute element, starting off with this new lounge set, which essentially is the exact same as the ones that I showed you before in the grey, but in this very true peachy nude beige colour. I absolutely loved it. The top was £10 and the long jogger bottoms were £9, so exactly the same as the last set, but in different colourings. They also had this beautiful grey canvas sleep set, which was just £12 for the shorts and the top. I thought this was really decent value for money. I really do wish I picked that up though. Looking on the back wall, they've started to introduce some children's clothes into the section, which is really cool for you mums out there. I spotted this lovely thick camel colour nude hoodie, which I was super impressed by. I'll show you in a clip in a moment where I'm holding it up so you can see it a little bit better, but it also had the matching joggers, and of course I have to show you my tried and true ultimate staple of the ENQUIRES £6 organic Primark Cares top. They had more that they added to their retreat range. They had this 3-wick candle, which was £5, as well as they do the set of the reed diffusers. They also do the 1 reed diffuser, and now they've also started to introduce into their line the room sprays and the pillow mists, which I think are really cool additions. I just think it'd be so lovely if you had a whole bathroom or bedroom just filled up with this scent, which is so white company that you could spend so much money on, but you could literally get the whole range for £20. Here's me just showing you that hoodie, that camel nude style one that I showed you earlier. I really, really liked it. These were new also, sets of 3 that you can get for just £10 of the basics, but this is what really stole the show for me, the new robe that they've got in. This is so spa, it's so light and so airy, and it was only £12. I think this was really great value for money, and of course it matches that little short set that I showed you earlier, so I was very impressed with this, and I think that'd be a lovely Christmas gift maybe, of those two together in a little spa box with a candle, why not? Talking of bits and bobs from the wellness range, here is just an overview of some of their new items that they do. So they've got your little stone roller that they do for £5. Again, a great gifting / stocking stuffer idea. I absolutely love this bath rack that you could obviously put over the bath and fill up with nice soaps, or the whole line that they do. They do travel bottles, and then this was so cute, I really wanted it. It's a glass water bottle, because obviously then it doesn't have the plastic, which is much better for you. Okay guys, just pausing the voiceover again for a little bit. So I am here again on a Friday night, and I'm so in two minds about this bag. I'm either going to get the big one or the small one, and I don't know which. I think the big one. But then I said to Steph when I came in and I seen that little black one, I was like, if they do that in a nude, I want it. So, bit stuck. Don't need both, don't need even either, so cannot justify buying two. So I need to make that decision now. Also, I thought I'd do a little outfit of the day in store, nothing too exciting, but I've just got my little bag on. This is a Gucci Soho Disco. And then I've got just some suede black style leggings on, as well as a bodysuit from, I think it was just Select. And then I've got this new jacket on, which is from I Saw It First. I will link it down below if I can. And then my mask is from ASOS, which I will also link down below. Now heading down to the Primark home section, I am very glad to report that this month they had a much better selection of stuff in my store. So first of all, we seen these wreaths, and I thought this was so beautiful. They were only £6, and this bottom one, I don't know if it's meant to be part of the Christmas range, but you could definitely keep it out all year. I would completely have that on my front door. As well as a white company dupe I just found was this lovely rattan waste paper basket. I thought this wreath was really cute with the white roses on too, and then they have lots of these now in wardrobe hanger scent dispenser things. I really like those. I've heard great reviews and they're only £1 each. My favourite section, they were very well stocked up and they actually had some new products. They do a little mini version now of the Reed diffuser, and they also do a room spray, which if it couldn't be any more affordable already, it now has been. And these are most definitely going to be Christmas gifts that I'm going to be giving people this year, because they are almost identical to the White Company dupes and they smell amazing, and their scent throw, most importantly, is amazing, because it's all well and good buying these nice looking dupes, but if they don't actually perform well, then it's not really worth the money. But this set is gorgeous. It's only £6 and you get 3 Reed diffusers. This was a new line I noticed that was called the Midnight Oud range. Now for you guys who don't know, oud is a very expensive type of wood, so clearly this is not real oud, but they've actually pulled it off really, really well. It smells gorgeous. It's a very deep, smoky smell, if that's what you're into. They've also started doing now in all of the lines these little £1 Reed diffusers. Again, great little stocking stuffer / gift ideas of just little, you know, little token gifts to give people. But this was probably the most autumnal scent I wanted to show you guys. I thought it was only appropriate for an October come shop with me. The packaging is very autumnal. And then we will have a quick little look at the Christmas stuff. It's a little bit early, but I know you've got those Christmas lovers out there, so I thought I would show you all. This is personally my favourite line that they do for Christmas, the Alpine Forest. I love absolutely anything balsam, fir, alpine trees. That's my dig when it comes to Christmas. I absolutely love that smell. So here we are again, a Friday night with nobody in store and just bags full of goodies. So we're gonna go have Nando's now, and then I will see you all at home. And we're home! So guys, that is it for this Primark Come Shop With Me for October 2020. I really wasn't super impressed with all the clothes this time. I definitely think the accessories were doing so well, whereas the last video we did, the September Come Shop With Me, I thought the clothes were amazing, and as I said, the accessories not so great. So they've definitely sort of balanced it out again going into the October. And make sure you are subscribed, because we have an October Primark haul coming, of course. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you do want to keep up to date with me on a more day-to-day content, day-to-day updates. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram right over here. I do post sort of in-store whenever I'm in any of these shops. If you are new to my channel, my name is Amy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I always do come shop with me's and hauls. So if you're a bargain shopper, if you live in the UK and you just like shopping the UK shops, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we will be doing plenty of other stores, as well as I've got a whole Come Shop With Me playlist, which I will leave down below. If you did enjoy this video, I will also leave a little card in the screen here to my September Come Shop With Me in Primark for 2020. It was really good, and to be honest, Primark does repeat a lot of its stock, so it'll bring stuff back, it won't bring stuff back, so it's still really useful to watch if you kind of want to know what you can find in store for autumn, winter in general. So guys, that is it for me now. I'm gonna go make myself a nice cup of tea, light my candles, and end up here watching Come Dine With Me on Netflix, because what a better way to end a Friday night. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and I'll see y'all next time. Ciao!